yeah, I'm getting professional up in this bitch. Finally upgrading my stuff. Okay, so what I wanted to touch on today is one of the perks of this job, right, is the fact that it's not a set schedule. There's no, if I get sick, I can take the time off. If a family emergency happens, I don't have to call in or anything. And I think that's why I feel so passionately about this particular subject I'm about to touch on. I hear a lot of guys in reviews say, I think she was having a bad day. So something happened, craziness ensued, she was late, she was rude, she had a little attitude, she didn't do this, whatever. And a lot of guys justify it by saying, maybe she was just having a bad day. So, with that being said, this is a lot of money to spend. I'm not crazy. I know my rates are high. It's a lot of money to spend, in general, okay? If you have any kind of hobby that you enjoy, you're going to spend money on it, right? And I feel like if you're spending that kind of money, there's a certain service that should just automatically come. If you're expecting something, it should just happen, right? And if you're spending a lot of money, you want a positive experience. That's a given. But I see in reviews, guys leaving girls these reviews where they're like, I think she was having a bad day. You don't get to have that. What job do you work where you're allowed to be rude to the person that you're helping? I mean, if you go to the register and you're swiping, they're swiping your groceries, do they get to be rude to you because they're having a bad day? No. Like, does your Lyft driver get to drive crazy because he's stressed out? No, you would report it, right? Right? There's, that comes with it. Look, and I think it's great that guys are so understanding, but I feel like because we have the option to not work at any given point, if I am having a bad day where I don't want to take appointments, I can just take my ad down, relax a little bit, maybe read a book, do something to get myself out of the funk that maybe I'm in. And that's one of the perks of this is that you don't have to go to work at unless you have an appointment, a pre-book. But even then, you give a guy enough notice, a lot of times they work with you. So there's no excuse for a bad day. If you see a provider and she's rude, she's late, she's, off-putting, I feel like that is not your problem. And honestly, don't go back. Any girl that's willing to take your money and be an asshole to you, don't go back and see, you guys. I mean, maybe not everybody's going to agree with me. And that's okay. We can all have different opinions on this. But I personally feel like you suck that shit up, do your job, put a smile on your face, because even McDonald's is going to make you do the same shit. And you're going to get paid a lot less. You're going to suck a few less dicks, but you're going to get, just kind of how that works. It's the trade-off, And that's the end of this TED Talk, this Narissa Talk.